run to. I do 3 strength training sessions. I do 3 cycling sessions as well. I'm actually training to ride my first Cape Town cycle tour in March next year. So I'm really excited about how I'm using these products to fuel my workouts and also my recovery. But tonight, it's really about the amazing results that we get in our 10-day marathon. So I'm really excited to jump into those results soon. But first, we're going to share some info for you if you're a guest joining us for the first time tonight, so you can get a real overview of what Herbalife really is about. But nothing would be possible really without these coaches. So these are just some of the coaches who actually run these 10-day marathons. Most of them are part-time people, so they do Herbalife on a very part-time basis alongside their full-time jobs. But because of the amazing results that they've had on the products, they now carry that passion forward and help other people to get amazing results as well. So you'll see some of them later this evening sharing their own stories as well as those of their clients. So we're just going to touch on a couple of fundamentals around nutrition. You can switch over for me, please, Bia. Right. So breakfast is one of the key areas that we focus on, and the type of breakfast you have or not having a breakfast really affects you in a lot of ways. It can lead to things like loss of appetite. And I really want you to think as I'm going through this list, if you're someone who's not on the products yet, you haven't made a switch with your nutrition yet, or even if you are, think back to how you felt before you got started. And you might actually think, wow, that is actually how I felt. Loss of appetite, constant feelings of hunger, cravings for sugary, savory snacks, breads, difficulty focus and concentrating. That was a big thing for me. Tiredness, lack of energy, another one that I struggled with a lot. Forgetfulness, irritability and mood swings, definitely. Weight issues, low muscle tone, and having no drive. Like you feel like you can't get things done. So if you experience any of those things, actually take a look at your nutrition. That's probably where you can start fixing.
Say that.
Yeah.
Right. So, sorry, Bia, I just want to adjust the view. Yeah, I can't see the full screen on my side. Let me just see. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so common lifestyle diseases that could be a result from poor nutritional habits are things like chronic backache, struggling with things like obesity, infertility, cardiovascular diseases, depression, general anxiety, as well as diabetes. So a lot of these things can be managed just by fixing your nutrition and looking at what you're doing with what you're putting in your mouth on a daily basis. Right, so in Herbalife, we really focus on an overall philosophy of what your body needs. So Herbalife is a global nutrition philosophy that we carry through across all the markets that we operate in. And it's a holistic approach that emphasizes proper food choices, hydration, rest, exercise, health habits, all part of a balanced diet. Oftentimes, people have this misconception that all we do in Herbalife is drink shakes all day long. We actually don't. We incorporate the shakes and a lot of our other products as part of a healthy, balanced lifestyle alongside our regular foods and meals. So what your body essentially needs is a balance of 40% carbohydrates, up to 30% protein, and up to 30% healthy fats. And those healthy fats that we're talking about are specifically omega-3s. Okay, we've got a huge shortage of omega-3 in our diet. Then added to that, we want to bring in things like a wide selection of vitamins and minerals, phytonutrients. Like I said, we want to focus on hydration. Hydration is really, really important, and getting sufficient rest. If you're getting all of those right, but you're not getting enough rest, or you're getting all of those right, but you're not getting enough hydration, your results aren't going to be optimal. And then also, most importantly, is the inclusion of fiber in your diet. Most people are lacking and severely lacking in fiber in their diets, and you should be aiming for around 25 grams fiber if you're a woman. For men, it's actually more. You should be hitting around 35 grams of fiber on a daily basis. Right, so our Herbalife breakfast is what we call our STAMP program that consists of our shake, our tea, our aloe, multi-fiber, and protein drink mix. So a couple of trigger words you would have heard there already are things like fiber, the shake that's got the nutrients that we need together with our vitamins and minerals, the tea that gives us a nice energy boost, aloe, if you drink your aloe, mix it in water, add it in with your tea, it already helps you to improve your hydration, and the protein drink mix helps you to cut out unnecessary things like dairy products and milk from mixing your shakes. It gives you the extra protein that your body needs as well. So the daily consumption simply means that we take our products every single day, and we continue to take them on a regular basis. So whether it's holidays or not, I'll always still have my shake for breakfast. So it ensures that it's helping you reach your daily goals if you stick to the program. Right, so again, it's not just shakes that we drink every single day. We actually get really creative with our products, and we see how and where we can use them in various ways with different kinds of recipes and creative meal ideas that we can come up with. So I'm going to share a couple of concepts with you, so let's get into those. Right, so there are a ton of recipes available online on our Facebook group. There's a QR code and a link we'll share with you a little bit later on as well, where you can actually take a screenshot of that and go and browse through a whole library of different recipes that we have. And it's a great way where you can just add a couple of simple changes to really mix things up, but make sure you're hitting and getting the nutrients that your body really needs. So with Formula 1 shake mix, protein drink mix, you can mix it all together. Strawberry lemonade pops, these are delicious. I've made them already. So sure, you don't just have to drink your collagen with water. You can make some of these for summer. They're perfect. So you can mix it in with some instant herbal beverage and some chopped strawberries, pop it in the freezer, and off you go. You've got some healthy ice lollies to see you through. If you want to up your protein and add more protein, we've got different protein options. We've got the PPP, which is personalized protein powder. You can add it to your food. It's completely flavorless, so it doesn't taste great drinking it just on its own, but it's done like that for a purpose. So you can actually mix it in to boost the protein intake of the meals or sauces, things that you're preparing. Same with protein drink mix. You can mix it in with your shake. You can make hot cereals with it. It works really well if you're making overnight oats that you want to keep in the fridge. Baked goods, mixing it in with yogurts. That's a delicious snack, by the way. If you take vanilla yogurt or any other flavor yogurt and you mix in 2 scoops of protein drink mix and you actually eat it like a porridge, it's delicious. Rebuild Strength, one of my favorite products. You can make a hot cereal with it, baked goods again. You can make some really awesome brownies with that. Yogurt, nut butters, collagen complex drink mix. You can add that with your F1 shakes. You can again mix that in with yogurt as well, really tasty. And then high protein iced coffee. You know, now in summer, it's a very refreshing drink to have. Again, you can mix that in with yogurt as well, add it to your baked goods. We've got recipes for that too. So please ask your coach or have a look at the websites that we'll share later on. He has a great recipe with overnight French toast as well, you know. So yes, bread isn't always the best thing to eat, but if you boost it with some protein and you actually balance the nutrient intake a little bit, then it's not that bad, then you can still enjoy it. If you want to boost fiber and add more fiber, you can mix it in with your shake, again with your cooked meals, sauces, yogurt, soups, stews, salad dressings, pretty much anywhere. And sometimes clients say, you know, can I mix this product with that product? If it hasn't been done before, just try it and see how it turns out, right? So you can pretty much do anything with your Herbalife products. Fruit toppings with your multi-fiber, right? So you can mix in fresh fruits or frozen fruits, let them defrost a little bit and mix in your multi-fiber with it. It's delicious. Add in your Herbalife teas, add some water, lots of different ways in which you can prepare it. Just get creative. Right, so those sun-dried tomato recipes, sun-dried tomato recipe there in the bottom right, that's one of my favorites to make in winter. They are delicious. You make it with the Herbalife gourmet tomato soup. It's a great savory snack to take on the go. Same goes for the Herbalife pancakes as well. The savory shake that we have right now, you don't just have to have it as a shake. I love having it as a soup, as a snack, even as a meal. Add some chopped veggies to it. I don't make normal pasta sauces anymore. I always use my savory shake to make pasta sauces. So you can really use these products very cleverly and creatively. Right, so if you've got your phone handy, or you are on your phone, just take a screenshot of this. Here's a great place where you can go and grab recipes. If you've got your camera available on your phone, you can actually just take a snap of that. It will take you directly to the website and go and browse those recipes and just have some fun. And if you do make any of the recipes, please tag your coach in it as well if you're going to share it on social media or even on the Life Changing Heroes group. We'd love to see those recipes and what you get up to over the holidays. Right, so here are a couple of tips that we want to share with you guys for you to take into the holidays and also on weekends in general, because I also find in my marathons that I run that clients are really good during the week because they've got routine, they've got structure, they're going to the office, going to work, coming back. Kids have a set routine, so it's easier for them to stick to it. It's on weekends where the wheels fall off most of the time. But there's a couple of things that you can focus on that can really stand you in good stead and help you to not fall into those traps on weekends or over the holidays. Portion size is one of those really important things, and a lot of people suffer from what we call portion distortion. All right, so always check the serving size, especially if you're buying ready-made foods and things like that, or you're using pre-packaged or pre-prepared foods. It doesn't, if it says it's 200 calories, that's usually per serving, but the whole unit you've bought might be 4 servings in that one packaged container that you're buying. So if you eat that, you're actually eating 4 servings and not 1. So you might be eating 800 calories instead of 200. So this is where that often can easily happen. So make sure that you check out those things and go for the smaller sizes when it comes to buying ready-made and prepared foods. You can also do healthy swaps, focused on grilled or roasted lean meats instead of things that are crumbed or breaded or fried. Those are key words to look out for on menu items. If you're dining out, try and avoid those. Opt for your white meats. If you're eating meat, those are always better, or your lean red meats, visible fat and skin removed. Grilled skinless chicken is also a good idea. And look at the descriptions on the menus. You know, look at what labels they have added on there. What are they doing in terms of sauces and marinades and things like that? There's a lot of hidden calories you'll find in those. And don't be afraid to ask to amend your meal. You know, these days, most restaurants and most chefs are actually quite accommodating. If you say, listen, I don't want sauces and stuff added, please leave it rather on the side, bring it in a separate dish. You can do that. You can do certain swap outs. Sometimes there might be a minor charge, but it's better rather opt for that. Now, when it comes to alcohol, this is always an interesting one for me because people are in their party modes and they want to have a good time. But again, yeah, you can make healthy choices, you know, so try and stay away from the high sugary drinks like your cocktails. I know they are nice, but they are calorie bombs. You can also rather focus on drinking things like wine, and we're talking more about your dry white wines here, dry red wines, and try and match each alcoholic drink that you're going to have with a glass of water. That will help you a little bit with the dehydrative effect that you have with alcohol. And another thing that alcohol does is it does contain calories, but they're all empty calories. So there's no nutrient value in them. And it tends to let your blood sugar level dip. And it's when that blood sugar level dip happens that we start craving. So having 2 glasses of wine necessarily isn't the problem. It actually opens up your appetite and it makes you crave for wrong foods. So now you're having a double effect with the effect of the alcohol, plus you're craving and eating the wrong foods. Another way you can offset this is to make sure that you eat something before going out. Another thing that I find that clients do is they know they're going to a party or they know they're going to an event. Then they say, I'm not eating anything today, or they end up skipping meals because they want to save their calories for later. Please don't do that. You're not helping yourself. You're not saving anything. What will essentially happen is your blood sugar level is going to get so low, you're going to get into a hangry state where you're hungry and angry, and you'll end up eating the foods that you're not supposed to eat. You'll crave all the wrong things. If you want to give this a test, please do so. Have a high protein meal like a shake or something light before going out, and you'll find you'll be much more measured with your food choices later on. And never skip your breakfast shake. It really is the most important meal of the day. It actually helps you to break that fasting that your body goes throughout the night. It gets your system to get going first thing in the morning. It's like starting the engine on your car and you've got fuel in the tank ready to rumble. Try and focus on less stress and be more present in the moment. Stress is often self-created, so we need to be a little bit more mindful of the things that we do. Take a deep breath, take a step back. That actually helps as well. Make sure that you stay well hydrated. Have your Herbalife Hydrate or your Nightworks before you go to bed, especially when you've had an alcoholic drink. Those products really help you to just not have that hair of the dog feeling the next morning. Have a scoop of multifiber with 2 cupfuls of aloe after your meal and before bedtime. That really helps. It's one of my favorite things to do before bedtime, is have my multifiber warm with some aloe in it. And be present. I think this is one of the biggest challenges we have in today's day and age, where we're in constant modes of distraction. All right, so put that phone down, step away from the television and the screen, and really just focus on having those special moments with friends and family. And then we've got a special snack drink that we want to share with you guys. All right, have that in the morning and the afternoon. It's quite refreshing to drink. It's nice, sufficient protein to carry you throughout the day without making you feel overfull. And this also helps with cravings and with hunger. So it's 1 scoop multifiber, 2 to 4 capfuls of aloe mango, 2 scoops protein drink mix, 1 teaspoon herbal beverage. You mix that in a liter of water and you sip on that throughout the morning and then throughout the afternoon instead of having your regular food snack. So give it a bash. And then one of our other products that we've got is our Thermo Complete. You can add this into your core program. 1 to 2 tablets mid-morning, 1 to 2 tablets mid-afternoon, gives you a great energy boost, and it also helps to boost your metabolism. So this helps with, you know, keeping that hunger at bay. Right, one of my favorite products that I absolutely love taking is Procore. Procore was developed to address the increased focus on everyday support for your immune system. It helps to fill the gap in our range for on-the-go products for everyday support. It's got zinc in it, it's got selenium in it, it's got a proprietary product in there that's really great for immune health as well. So, you know, it's a great product. It tastes amazing. I love mixing this with my aloe and with my tea in the evenings as well before bedtime. So take it on a daily basis. It gives you all that extra vitamins and minerals that you need that's going to help and support your immune system and immune health. Right, we're going to watch a short little video.
Did you know that our digestive system is a complex set of organs that work in beautiful harmony to do more than just process food? Our gut is made of trillions of live bacteria, also known as the gut microbiota, that help carry out a variety of vital functions, such as digest and extract nutrients from the food we eat, regulate the normal functioning of the immune system, and positively affect our overall health and well-being, as well as our cognitive health. An unbalanced gut can manifest itself in a variety of telltale signs, such as an upset or bloated stomach, unintentional weight changes, sleep disturbance and fatigue, or even skin irritations and food intolerances. A well-balanced gut has the right number of good versus bad bacteria. Probiotics may help with this. They are living, good bacteria that, when consumed in adequate amounts, support our gut health and well-being. Prebiotics, on the other hand, are substances that feed the good bacteria and help decrease the number of bad bacteria in our gut. At Herbalife Nutrition, we believe the secret to feeling great starts from within. This is why we are proud to introduce our latest product innovation, Microbiotic Max. Microbiotic Max is a food supplement delivering 2 billion live good bacteria as well as prebiotic fiber in each serving. It's been specifically designed to offer a combination of both good bacteria and fiber, which work together in harmony to help support your nutritional goals. Available in a subtle vanilla flavor, Microbiotic Max is gluten-free, high in prebiotic fiber, and contains no added sugar, colors, sweeteners, or preservatives. The individually sealed sachets are not only convenient when you're on the go, but also help maintain the integrity of the live bacteria within. Simply mix 1 sachet of Microbiotic Max with 100 milliliters of water under 25 degrees Celsius, or add to your favorite Herbalife Nutrition shake after blending. Microbiotic Max, a billion reasons to feel good. Contact your Herbalife.
Yeah, so that's a brilliant product that Herbalife launched not too long ago, and it's quite a buzzword, I think, everywhere at this stage, talking about gut health and the importance of the microbiome, that it's actually the body's second brain, and how much of your immune health and just general well-being actually sits in your digestive system. So very, very important that we support our digestive system properly. In South Africa, the product is called BioAxis, by the way. Microbiotic Max, the video is from our colleagues in the UK. So if you want to know what the South African version of it is in our product store, it's BioAxis. Then we launched a great new product, and I never thought that there would ever come a shake flavor that can replace my favorite chocolate shake, but I must say that this has changed everything for me. And if you like, I'm not going to sing, don't worry. If you like pina coladas and long walks in the rain, no, I'm just joking. This is a brilliant product. It tastes like a pina colada, but it doesn't have the alcohol kick in it. So pineapple coconut flavor, really awesome. It's got the same nutrients that all the other shakes have. So it's a great, great flavor for the summer. If you haven't tried it, please order yourself one and give it a go. So it comes down to one day. Are you going to do this one day and make the changes you need to one day? Or is today going to be your day one? You know, it's always up to you to decide, not to anyone else. So we're going to jump straight into those results now. These are just some of the results that we have. A lot of these guys that you see in these pictures are coaches already. They've had amazing results. That's what's got them on board here. And you'll see a variety of people in all shapes and sizes and ages as well. And it's not just about weight loss. Yes, that's predominantly the market that we work in because obesity is one of the biggest challenges that we deal with. But there are a lot of people who actually struggle with being underweight. And I think it's harder for people to gain weight than what it is for us that need to lose weight. So Herbalife is really great at supporting those goals. Skin results as well. You can see Abia's amazing results there that she's had with the skin products. So we can't help that we age every single year, but we can definitely start slowing down and sometimes even reversing that process by taking good care of ourselves. Chantel's amazing transformation as well. You know, I'm always blown away when I see these pictures. And, you know, going from someone who clearly wasn't very active to now doing CrossFit, that's really, really amazing. Right, so we're going to jump straight in with those results. I'm really excited. This is the part that always gets me going. So just waiting for the slides to pop up. Oh, there we go. First, the drum roll, very important. All right, so on my side, 700 grams down, 0.5% body fat. So yes, as coaches, we don't just preach, we do as well. So we've got to set an example too. So my results are continuously, I'm continuously working on it and looking to improve. So really excited about that. And then my teams, I had a co-coach running the challenge with me. She's unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, she is a nurse with AMPATH, but unfortunately, right before the call, she got called out to hospital. She is on duty. So unfortunately, Nicoline isn't with us on the call. So I'm going to share both our team's results. And I'm really excited about these results. Sean has been a client since 2014, and that's how long we've known each other. And his transformation just over the last year, I'd probably say, has been the most phenomenal result. So, Sean, I know you're on the call. If you want to share in like 30 seconds quickly, what has changed for you? Because I mean, in this challenge alone, you dropped 1.7 kilos and 2.63% of your actual body weight, which is really, really impressive. And you know, I'm actually enjoying the coaching side of things because every now and then I get a dump of photos that gets offloaded on WhatsApp, and Sean's in a dressing room somewhere saying, I've got to buy smaller clothing. How does this t-shirt look? Or how do these pants look? Is this a good enough fit? And I'm like, Sean, that's still too big. Go a size smaller, please. So yes, we give fashion advice as well. So over to you, Sean.
Liesl, thanks so much. And I'm so, you know, I so love the fact that we can do that. And I think that's what makes the difference between, you know, you care that much about me and all your clients. I know you said 30 seconds. So total weight loss is now just under 50 kilos. Wow. My pant size were a 44, and now I'm down to a 28. It really, really is about the difference in, you know, I'm 53 years old. I'm doing exercises now that I couldn't do since I was 30. And actually today, I started Pilates this week. And for the first time, I didn't actually recognize the person I saw in the mirror in the studio. So my life is different on Herbalife. It's just, I have a level of health and wellness I never dreamed I could have. Thanks to the products, thanks to you, and thanks to the support of the community that I have in Herbalife. So I love it every single day. Thank you so much.
Awesome stuff. Thanks for sharing, Sean. Yeah, you know, guys, so it's not just about the weight that people lose. If I look at the transformation as a person that Sean has undergone as well, you can't not change your outlook on life, your mindset when you start making these changes. They all just come together, and it's really rewarding to see that. So Nicoline has also been a Herbalife client for a very, very long time. I think we've been working together since 2015 or 2016, somewhere around there. As I said, she's got a nursing background, wasn't eating healthy at all, used to skip meals as well, low energy levels, was never happy with how she looked and felt. She's married, she's got 2 young boys as well. Now she eats regular balanced meals. She looks absolutely amazing. And she was on Sean's heels in this challenge as well. She dropped 1.2 kilos that she, or 1.17 kilos, if I'm not mistaken, that she dropped in the 10 days as well. So always working on her own results as well. And she had her own team competing in the marathon as well. And we're going to see who the winner was there. And it was the coach who led by example and ran away with it. So Nicoline was absolutely amazing. So sorry, it's actually 3.65 kilos. I stand corrected, and 4.19% of her body weight that she dropped, which is really, really incredible. So this is really just amazing. I'm so proud of her and the results that she's had, and she's actually inspired a lot of her clients to do the same too. So we're really excited for what comes in January. So that's the results from us.
Wow, awesome.
Thanks, Bea. Right, next up, we've got the team from Fit Solutions, Metabolism Maniacs. If I'm not mistaken, that's Mariana and Yolanda that have their joint challenge that they are going as well. Now, I call these ladies, with a lot of love and respect, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, because they're always getting up to mischief when those two are together. But they're really good friends of mine in Herbalife as well, and I'm really excited to see what results they have to share. So I don't know who's coming up first. Is Mariana, you up first?
Yeah.
Okay, great stuff.
Well, Yolanda can start. I don't know what
Okay.
the slides are, so.
Oh, Mariana's up first. There we go. Awesome. Over to you, Mariana. Fire away.
It's me. Yeah, to me, it's a year of finding myself and having confidence, and I think I finally found the solution to getting my body to respond to what I'm doing. The last challenge was just amazing. I gained, yes, it's amazing. I gained 1 kilo, but my fat percentage dropped a whole 2.8%. My water percentage increased by 2.1, muscle increased by 2.9, and that, if you look at the gain opposed to the muscle increase, that's awesome. And just having my walking that.
Mariana? I think we lost connection there to Mariana.
I think
But
then Yolanda maybe can take over.
okay.
Okay. Are you okay? No problem. As you can see, that is Mariana's results. Mariana really worked very hard. I think she's back.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, let's keep it tight, guys. We're running tight for time here. Wrap it up for us, Mariana.
Okay, so the next slide, Bea. That's Marianka. Marianka is a CA, and she is a home mom and also working full-time. And she just reconfirmed that if it was not for the discipline and the routine of having a 10-day marathon, she would not be able to actually cope, and especially with the help of a Herbalife tea. And she was actually the one who suggested that we continue plugging in and to just give the feedback, so that we have the accountability. The next slide is Helene. She is also a regular on our 10-day marathons, and she's also, if we skip a few days between marathons, she's complaining, and she has lost an amazing 2.45 kilos. So the Herbalife routine just fits in so nicely with her way of living and her stressful life between clients. Next slide.
I know for a fact Coach Pepe is on the call. Maybe she can talk for us quickly.
Yeah, Pepe, over to you. Pepe? Okay, she might not be hearing us right now. Yolanda, please go ahead and just share, or Mariana, I don't know who of the two of you want to share Pepe's results.
No problem. Okay, as you can see, Pepe is on a total different journey. She's not in it to lose weight. She's really looking at toning her body. and she is aiming to, you know, to really to work on the muscle. And in this challenge, she gained 1.2 kilo of lean muscle.
Yeah,
So
that's really amazing. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, that is me. As I said, my name is Yolanda Paul. I'm 53 years old. In the last 18 months, lost 27 kilos. But this marathon was very important for me to look at different things, because I tend to look too much at the scale. So I really this time I started doing more exercises. And I tried to, I did my centimeters, and you can ask Mariana, she's always battling with me because I don't take photographs and I don't do the centimeters, but I did. And in this marathon, I lost 5.5 centimeters in total and 1.6 kilos on the actual scale. But what I want to say is that the actual confidence that I'm building up at this stage is like, you know, it just gives me the energy that I never had this last 18 months to talk to people, to go out there, and I just have so much confidence. I can't explain it to you. That's
Awesome.
me.
That's fabulous, Yolanda. Well done.
Yeah. Okay, that is my husband Roelof. I don't think Roelof is on the call at this stage. I think he's busy somewhere else. Roelof is looking at, Roelof has different health issues and things, but he really wanted to do this marathon with us. So, but he's not looking at to really lose weight, but he did lose 400 grams, but he's looking at this stage to build some muscle and just to look after his body and just to feel healthy.
Awesome.
Okay. Runel is a sister of one of our members, Sonia. She's also on the call. Runel did a few challenges with us. She's back on track. She didn't have a lot of energy this last couple of months. She's back on a shake and a tea, and she actually feels great. She said she had so much energy this last marathon that she was, as you said, she was able to bake, and she just felt absolutely good. And then we have Yunel Kleinans. That is Runel's daughter. She lost 450 grams on this marathon, and she just wanted to feel better and just to have more energy at all. And then Melissa used to work with me. She's also one of my members, and this was now our first challenge because she wants to like really inspire other people, but she got a lot of energy on this challenge, and she just said the tea just made her day, and she lost 300. Okay, and then we have Sonia. I know Sonia is on the call. She and her husband Tony joined the challenge together, and if we can quickly see if Sonia has like a half minute to talk to us quickly.
Sonia, are you ready? Are we putting you on the spot here? You want to quickly share with us what's happened to you on the challenge?
Yes, that's I will. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes,
Please tell us.
Sonia, good evening.
Okay. Listen, yeah, I must say, I was very tired, and since I used the shake, it gives me a lot of energy, and I lost also a lot of weight. And I must say, I feel just a better person. I feel so much better and healthier and more energy. So I love to be on the shake and stuff. It's really, really nice.
Thanks, Sonia.
Okay.
Okay, then that is her husband, Tony. Tony lost 3.5 kilos on this marathon, and that was very important for Sonia because Tony has a lot of health issues, and he has to go also for a hip replacement, and he also has to go for like a small kidney operation. So he started walking again, not like, but he's starting to have more energy, and he's walking. So yeah, we're quite proud of him. Okay, and that is our results. As you can see, Tony was on the one was the winner. and he was the winner of the lap, and he was also lost the most. He was the, what do you call it, the percentage
body weight.
of his weight. Yeah, sorry for that. And then on the first other one, we had Helene. We were very proud of her. She was like a real star on this one. She was the actual winner on the lap, and she was also lost the most percentage of her weight. And yes, and Rudolf was the last day he lost the most weight on the challenge.
Awesome.
Fabulous.
Congratulations, everyone. Fabulous results. Amazing, amazing, amazing stuff.
Yes.
Right, I think next up, who have we got? Right, we've got Captain Natalie, who's not just helping her clients get amazing results, but she's had an incredible result herself. I'm not sure if I saw. Yeah, Natalie is on the call. Natalie, please tell us your story and tell us what happened to your people in your challenge.
Hi, everybody. Yes, I am here. Just sitting in the dark at the moment. So, yeah. But yes, I've yeah, Bia, you've added another photo of me. That was just the last photo. The right on the right-hand side was taken now on my birthday last week. If I look at these photos, I can't really even think that this is a journey I've taken thus far, and I'm so happy with what my results are thus far. I just can't wait to do it further on, because I always used to be extremely tired, so felt so uncomfortable in my own skin, couldn't really speak to people, couldn't, I was always hiding away everywhere. But now I feel so much better. And
sorry, that's me. No, I just confused you something. Sorry. You want to have your results.
Anyhow,
there you go.
Thank you. Anyhow, my team, yeah, the leader of the day at the end of the on the last day was Nelia, which I'm extremely proud of as well. She's already she lost another 2.4 kilos in this marathon. Me too. And even my husband, Peter, he lost 2.7 kilos. And then Charmaine also lost 2.7, and she actually also lost the most percentage of weight. And my leader of the lap was Carla, who lost 3.2 kilos.
Wow.
And none of my people are unfortunately on the call tonight, but Carla just told me she is so happy about what she's lost thus far, and she's so happy that she actually started with Herbalife again, because she used to use it a few years ago. This is Dorothea, my sister-in-law. I'm also extremely proud of her. She's just also lost, I think, just over 15 kilos now, I think. No, closer to 19, sorry. And she was also gone further in as a distributor. She's now a senior consultant as well. And I'm extremely proud of her for doing that. So yeah, these are my two winners of the lab. It's Carla with the weight loss of 3.2, and then Charmaine. I'm not quite sure about how much what the percentage was, but I'm extremely proud of both of them as well.
Amazing results. Congratulations, Natalie, to
Thank
you and your participants. Really, really fabulous. Well done.
Thank you.
16.9 kilo. This is amazing.
Yeah,
the whole
that
team.
was
Wow.
for the whole team, yes.
Really awesome. Right, so next up we've got Natalie's sponsor, the guy who kickstarted that whole journey for Natalie and everyone else that she's inspiring right now. So I'm going to hand straight over to Neil Smith. Thanks, Neil.
Hi, everybody. Yes, I'm actually so privileged to be here tonight, having to basically looking at Natalie, her performance. She's always been my superstar, and she will probably always be my big inspiration. Thank you so much, Natalie, for showing the lead. to also a lot of my members and so on. I'm really, really proud of you. We've got some newcomers here as well. Maybe just a little bit about me then, very briefly for the ones that doesn't know. Yes, I've come also from a slightly different background. So I've been Mr. SA Fitness finalist, but my journey there was not really sustainable. So when I learned about Herbalife, I realized this is some nutrition that I could start using for more of a more sustainable sort of lifestyle and maintaining my health without having to gym twice a day, 7 days a week, 8 meals a day, measured off, having sleeping pills at night to sleep. I mean, that's of the past. So these days I sleep well. I feel really, really healthy. I do have a few challenges of my own that I've got to work on, and one of them being to get brand new results. I'm weighing exactly the same as what I weighed as Mr. SA Fitness today. I've lost also again during the last 10-day marathon, but I'm working now on different results, and that is gaining lean muscle mass. Maybe you can just go to the next slide. Yes, so yeah, we've had Jacqueline. Unfortunately, Jacqueline is not on the call tonight. I haven't seen her. She's one of my first distributors also in Namibia. She inspired 2 other ladies, which one of them I think is on the call. And maybe I can ask Tenda. Tenda, I don't know if you have the call. Tenda actually forwarded a little brief message to me. So I'm going to play this very quickly. I don't know if you guys can hear it. If you can, then I'll play this quickly.
Try off. I know you can't.
I hope, I don't know if this is going to work.
Well, Tenda is on the call. Is she able to chat to us, or is there a connection problem on her side?
Yeah, Tenda's got a bit of a... Tenda, can you hear us? If you can, then please share your story.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you, Tenda. You can share your story quickly. Yeah, I think she comes and goes. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly, because I know Tenda's story, just for time wise. Tenda also lost in and around 16 kilograms. Previously, she really, really battled to even walk. The one story of her that stuck to me was the one day that she drove in about 150 kilometers from a farm to I think Swakopmund, to her old to her favorite clothing shop or store boutique. She went in as per normal, bought all her dresses, drove all the way back to the farm, only to realize that all the dresses were far too big for her. So she told me then after that, that was the best trip ever, to go back to the store, another 150 kilometers, just to tell the people, take back your clothes, this stuff doesn't fit me. So that was her big claim to fame. And she also promised on her call here today that she will never stop with the 10-day marathons. She loves the community and she's getting continuous results and keep on inspiring other people. So that is Tenda's story. Can we just go back one again? Sorry. One back. Okay. We've got Anna-Marie here on the call. And that is Mariette's mother. So she joined in, and I wonder if Anna-Marie can just briefly share her little bit of an experience with our first 10-day marathon. Anna-Marie? Anna-Marie, can you hear us?
I think she's struggling to unmute, Neil. Let me go quickly and help her. All right.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear
there we
you
go.
now.
There we go.
Okay, Anna-Marie, can you please share your brief experience with us, please?
Hello.
Yes,
We can hear you, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, the sound was gone for a minute or two, but I don't know this product. What's the product doing to me if it's helping me? So I'm very happy. I've lost, I don't know in total how much I lost in the kilograms, but I'm very excited because there is a difference in my weight. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Congrats, Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, I might just add that I think you've lost just under 2 kilograms so far, according to the statistics. For the first time, that's not bad at all. I just want to mention something else. Mariette's father, Louis, was not on the 10-day marathon, but he actually wanted to gain weight or muscle mass. So I wonder, Louis, if you just want to briefly share. I also believe, by the way, guys, he's the one that gets up in the morning and makes the shakes for everyone in the house, and he's encouraging everybody. So I've heard, Louis, but maybe you can share your story.
Yeah, Neil, thank you. Yeah, I was very skeptic at the beginning, you know, for me drinking the same shake as the other people, they got to lose weight and I got to pick up weight. In any case, yeah, but I'm having my normal 3 meals a day, and I have my shake in the morning and a shake in the evening. And we got a scale here, and I've definitely picked up in weight around about, I would say between 1.5 and 2 kgs in this 10 days. Wow. And but the other thing that surprises me is that, you know, I've got a bit more energy. I'm not a guy that's sitting still the whole day. You know, I like to be busy the whole day, and I feel that this is giving me much more energy than I used to have. So, yeah, thank you for your product, and thank you for introducing me to it. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you.
Well done.
Yeah, so that was unintentional, but I mean, if we can just basically look here, Amanda also comes from the Dr. Mariette or the Fourie family household, if I can put it that way. She's done amazingly well. She's also lost us over 2 kilograms. Christine, unfortunately, not on the call tonight. I'm very proud of her. I know that she's going through a bit of a difficult and trying time with her husband. That's not feeling very well at the moment, but she's always been stirred like on almost every single 10-day marathon she's been around. Yeah, so I think that is about my result. We've lost in total 13.8 kilograms this time around, considering that there is 1 or 2 people like Rita that wanted to gain lean muscle mass, which she's actually lost, gained a little bit more than that. That's showing there. I think she's gained just over 1 kilogram lean muscle mass as well. Unfortunately, she couldn't make the call tonight either. Okay, thank you very much.
Well done, well done.
Well done, Neil. Well done, guys. Well done, everyone, your results. And this is an important thing, guys. I think Mariette's family kind of proves it, that everyone can use the same shake. You just use it in a different way, depending on what your goals are. So we help everyone with all of their goals. Okay, now we go over to Coach Bia. Thank you, Bia. Fire away, tell us your amazing story.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. And wow, congratulations to all these amazing results. And Natalie, to your next birthday, we give you some candles that you can have at least a romantic Zoom call and must not sit in the dark. But well done to everybody's results. So in short, my result, you can see it on the pictures, 28 years ago started. I was always tired and had cravings for chocolate and not the shape I wanted to have. And that all changed thanks to Herbalife, and I'm still in the game. Here you can see my funny pictures with the mint mask. I love my mint mask on the 12th of December. And you see that little belly? And this is gone now. So I'm quite chuffed about that as well, how quickly we can get a little bit more definition. I just love it, love it, love it. So this is my team Germany I had. So in the meantime, I'm always having a team minimum 1 from Germany. I'm very, very proud of them. A lot of friends actually. And Mia, who is the winner, is also here on the call. Mia, don't you mind and just share your story briefly with us while we're looking at the total results, which looks not a lot. So the team overall has lost so many centimeters, you will see for just now. Mia, are you there? Can you talk?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Fantastic. Good evening. Just in Cape Town, now back in Germany and freezing cold. So
It
tell
is
us
quite
quickly.
a difference, I have to tell you.
Yeah, Mia, tell us, how did you feel before? How do you feel now? What has changed for you?
Well, I think the overall is really the energy levels that the Herbalife products are actually producing in oneself. And if you do it on a continuous basis, it's just really giving you an enormous amount of energy and also a different outlook in life, actually. You know, I mean, not only losing weight, it's also the energy that you get and that, you know, the positivity with it, actually, that results in something very good, I think. For me, it was a total weight loss of around about 20 kgs at the moment, but also this is over a whole year or more than a year. It's actually now already, I'm still working on a couple of kilos that I want to lose. With traveling me a lot, it's not so easy all the time to keep a really good track on it, but I'm keeping on it on a daily basis. I think the most important thing is really the routines that one is developing within this whole journey, actually. And I must say, whenever I travel, I miss a tremendous lot my daily routines, the waking up with the magic teas and then do the shakes and my workouts with you, Bea, every morning. So it is really that what I miss the most when I'm on the road, because sometimes you can't do it all. But I must say, all in all, it's been a fabulous journey. I've seen on my Africa trip through Botswana, Zimbabwe, and South Africa, I've seen people that they haven't seen me for 2.5 years. And I must tell you, I was chuffed because every one of them, they looked at me, some of them didn't even recognize me. And it was unbelievable. I looked at them and said, "Hello, me." And they were like, "Oh, Mia, what happened? Are you well?" I said, "What do you mean am I well? Look at me." So it was that also gives you a huge kick. And when I came back now, for me, it's clear another 5 kilo will drop just now.
Awesome, Mia. Congratulations. And it shows actually that when you have a very busy, hectic lifestyle and with a lot of travel, that Herbalife is actually ideal, that you can manage it. And especially when you're only allowed for 3 weeks and you take a small hand luggage, what was in your case also, you can make it possible. Absolutely awesome. Well done, Mia. Really, really proud of you. And here's my next team I have here for South Africa. So I have 2 more South African teams. This is the winner, Elsabe, and she's all the way from Port Elizabeth, if I'm not mistaken now, and she has lost a total of 3.8 kilos. Feels absolutely amazing. Then we have on our next team, winner Ricardo. He lost a total of 3.6 kilo. And everybody in these teams, you can see, has done extremely well. I'm really very, very proud of them. And huge congratulations. There's a picture from Ricardo. So he's still on his way and he has to lose weight. Guess what? He had problems with his knees. He had a knee operation, but the doctors say still, you have to lose weight. And this is a call to everybody, basically. When you carry around too much weight, it's a problem for the hips, it's a problem for the knees. So this is very, very important. This is Gakima, and Gakima is absolutely beautiful. She wants to support her son, her brother, who is going for a kidney operation. She wants to donate one of her kidneys, and this was the inspiration finally to take her healthy lifestyle serious. And she's one with Mia together and Heike together, being always my regulars on the Fit Club in the morning. So yes, we exercise in the morning. For those who want to, you don't have to, but the possibility is there. So you can save even on the gym fees. And you can see on the results, it's working. And I just couldn't hide it, Natalie. I needed to show you off again with your amazing results. I'm so proud of you. This is Sylvia from Germany. Without any words, just look at these results from only from the 1st of November to the 9th of December. She's not on the call right now. She speaks German. She will kill me when I show her photos there. But Gabi, her coach, is actually there. So Gabi, you just can say in a moment a word. This is Gabi's daughter, Viola. She's all the way in Dubai. Can't wait till mother comes now to Dubai to visit her and bring 2 suitcases of products again. This is Doris, also from Germany. And I just want to highlight quickly here something. You can see that Doris, actually on the 19th of October, she weighed 77.8 kilo. And on the 21st of December, she weighed 77.8 kilo. But in the interim, she gained 1.2 kilo muscle mass, and she dropped body fat. And this is actually what we want to have. And this is why she dropped also centimeter. And this is our beautiful Katerina. She is dancing now. She has the energy. Even when she works often 12, 14 hours, she cleans actually in the praxis where Gabi is working. And this is the energy this beautiful woman has developed, coming from there and feeling now absolutely confident, absolutely amazing. And her weight stayed more or less the same, but she lost a lot of centimeter. Yvonne wanted to gain weight, and it happened. So she gained weight, dropped body fat, gained muscle, exactly what we want to achieve for people who want to gain more muscle. And this is Gabi. Over to you, Gabi. Gabi.
So can you hear me? Hi.
I can hear you. Hi. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. Yeah. You spoke about my friends and colleagues at work. Yeah, about my results. You can see it a little bit. Yes, I've lost weight. Yes, I've lost body fat. But my energy level is way more better. My mood is way better. And what I love to do now is everybody asked me, what are you doing? You're looking so good, and I can talk about. So yeah, you told about my daughter. Happy to see her in 24 hours. Hopefully every shake come to Dubai. Yeah, because yeah, it's a goal of mine. Yes, of course, to lose weight, to lose bad body fat, but to give the best nutrition, the best products to other people, to give them health. Like me. In January, I had very bad blood value, and now everything is gone. I started with a diabetes, but it's gone. I'm feeling very amazing. So I'm very happy about myself, and happy, yeah, to have those nice friends around me, which are using the products, and you can see the results in that people. So that makes me happy too. Thank you, Herbalife, and thank you, Bea, for coaching me and us.
Awesome, Gabi. Thank you so much. So proud of you. Absolutely amazing. Here's Vera, also one of the colleagues of Gabi, who has great results. And everybody is super happy. Marilise has amazing results. You see it on the pictures. There are the pictures from Mia, how she looked before, how she looks now. Caleb, who also wanted to gain more muscle and lose the body fat, also shaping up. A couple of text messages I had here. So just absolutely proud. So you can see Gabi inspired already, I think 4 or 5 people now in her praxis actually, and her daughter to go with her the journey. And I know they are more lining up even already for the January challenge. So this is actually the way you can pay forward when you look around your friends, your family, inspire them to join us in the next 10-day marathon. And I just say a big thank you to all of you for committing for a healthy lifestyle, and hand back to Liesl.
Awesome stuff. Congratulations, Bea, and to everyone in your team. Those are incredible results. And good luck to the guys in Germany with the cold weather you've got going there. I'm happy we've got summer on this side.
I can tell you.
So congrats to everyone, right? Because I'm sure you've picked up now already that there's a lot of different results that people were aiming for. So everyone really is a winner. Yes, the winners in the end are the people who've lost the weight and who've lost the biggest percentage of their body weight. But everyone comes to Herbalife for different reasons. And there are a lot of wins along the way. The scale might not shift, but it's those little micro changes that we make in our habits on a daily basis that are really the building blocks that are going to set you up eventually to get the results you're looking for. So some people got active for the first time in a while, or perhaps ever. Some hit their protein goals. People learn to make healthier choices better than they normally would have. People learn to be kinder to themselves because we can really be so hard on ourselves. We forget that it's taken perhaps years to get to the point where we are, but we sometimes are hard on ourselves and we want instant results. We need to be patient with ourselves and give ourselves some grace. Some people learn to eat cleaner. So eat more whole foods, don't eat a lot of processed foods, eat more nutritious meals that your body can benefit a lot more from. Some people learn to drink more water, right? A lot of people struggle with that. We coach them, we help them, we guide them on how to do it in fun, creative ways to stay hydrated. People learn to practice self-love and self-care. So important. And along with that, as I mentioned right at the start, comes mindset, right? Because if you don't change your mindset, nothing else is going to change around you. So there are just some of the aspects related to a healthy, balanced life, and you should all be very proud of yourself for what you've achieved. So if you're a guest here on the call or you're watching the replay and you want to know what is this 10-day marathon all about, don't worry, you don't have to run. I've always said I'm not a runner. Even if something chases me, I'd rather turn around and fight than run. So you don't have to do any running. It's about creating healthier habits, right? It's about getting into shape, losing your belly, getting toned, gaining more energy, gaining more muscle, improve performance at home, work, and sports. You learn about new recipes. We've got amazing workouts online. Bia is like a machine on those workouts on the Facebook group. If that is your thing, if that's not your thing, just move, right? I always say to clients, it's not about going to the gym or hopping on a bike. Just do something that elevates your heart rate for at least 30 minutes that you love to do. I've got another client who does roller skating. I would break my neck, but she loves it and she goes nuts. So as long as you have fun with it, you burn some calories, that's what it's all about. You get lots of tips for dining out, holidays, how to manage the festive season, what to do if you're very busy and you lead a very busy lifestyle. We've got things and programs that suits every single budget. You get to be part of a like-minded group. So even though people are working towards different goals, someone is, at least you're part of a community where everyone's focused on changing something for the better for themselves. And it's also about helping others. Like Bia said, you know, pay it forward. Look at the people around you that are with you at work, your family, your friends. Who needs help with some kind of goal? We can definitely assist. And for some people, they decide to carry that forward and actually become coaches themselves. So there's a space for everybody in what we do. So it's just about getting started and see how good you can feel in 10 days. And some people say, no way, there's no way I'm going to feel a difference in 10 days. I have feedback from people on day 2 and day 3 already saying, wow, you know, this has changed, that has changed, or this has improved. And we've got budgets that suit a small, we've got programs that suit a small budget up to a bigger budget. Whatever is your budget, we'll find a way to make it work for you. Right. And again, there's a brilliant program that Herbalife brought in us a short while ago, which is called a preferred member program. It's a great way for you to get a little bit of discount on your products. There's a once-off sign-up fee of 358 Rand, and you can start at an immediate 15% discount. And just through your normal product purchases, that where you can start accumulating points that will help you to move up to the 25 and up to the 35%. And Herbalife also rewards you with amazing gifts, right? So for every 100 volume points that you place as a preferred customer, you can receive up to 4 rewards in total within that qualification period. And it's really awesome gifts. This is one thing about Herbalife I've learned over the years. They never skimp on the quality of the type of gifts that they give you. It's always really practical, awesome gifts that you get. Okay, or if you decide you want to be a captain or you want to be a coach, you want to rather focus on that and start building your own community and your own customers, you can sign up as a distributor, as a member straight away. Cost is $575. Your discount is a starting discount of 25%, but through helping a lot of people get results on the products and inspiring other people to get started as members and preferred customers as well, you can actually work your way up all the way to a 50% discount on the products, which means when you are selling products to other people, your retail profit you could be earning is anywhere from 25 up to 50%. If you have other members and you start building a little team, you get up to from 17 up to 25% wholesale commission. that the company will pay you, doesn't get taken away from anyone. The company actually pays that to you. And when you start creating other leaders in your team, people who work their way up to the 50% discount level, you can start earning 5% royalties based on the production and the turnover that those teams are doing, up to 3 levels. You have the opportunity to earn additional bonuses from the company, vacations, extra gifts. Herbalife is one of those companies. The more you do and the more lives you change, the more the company rewards you. And we build all this around education and support, right? You've got a team that works alongside you and helps and supports you and gets you going. And we've got lots of online help and tools available as well as live training and events too that you can plug into. Right, so there's a distributor activation program. If you help 5 to 7 people, you can get rewarded. So again, the more people you help, the more people's lives you change, the more you can actually achieve. So this is open to non-supervisors, all members who are not fully qualified supervisors. If you achieve a minimum of 500 personally purchased volume points, which would be inclusive of your personally purchased volume, your downline volume from preferred customers, in each of any 3 consecutive months within that qualification period, you can get rewarded with level 1. If you repeat that for another 3-month cycle, you'll get rewarded for you get rewarded with the second reward that you see there in the picture. So not just a travel bag, but a really awesome travel backpack as well. I love being a supervisor, but when they bring out promotions like that, I don't love being a supervisor because I also want to get those amazing backpacks. All right. So your next step, if this is something that you're keen to get started with, get back to the person who invited you for the call tonight and get your free wellness assessment done online or in person. So it doesn't have to be local. If you know people in other countries, in other towns or cities, let your coach set up a virtual consult with them as well. Because that's where it really starts, right? Seeing what your needs are and building a program around that. So you can become a customer and you can join and get your own startup program, or you can become a preferred customer, join the marathon and enjoy financial benefits and extra gifts, or become a distributor. Join the marathon, build your own little team, enjoy the financial benefits of that, and earn an extra income by helping change other people's lives and qualify for those amazing gifts. And why not, right? So, to finish it off, this is where we come back to. Is your choice, you know? Are you going to say, I'll get to it one day, or is today going to be the day one? The choice is always yours. Get back to the person that invited you onto the call. Book your spot today. The team goal is 2,023 kilograms must go the next year, right? So we really want to focus on that. 2023, and we want to lose 2023 kilos, right? So let's put that up in lights and let's really work towards that. So get in touch with the person that invited you, find out how you can plug in and sign up for the 10-day marathon. So thank you for attending the celebration call this evening. It was really awesome having you all on here. I tried to keep it tight, but yeah, people's passion and excitement for the results and everything else that they get, it always shines through. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it and you are inspired by the results that you've seen. So on behalf of me and all of the coaches that get to work with all these amazing people, we want to say a big, big thank you. And we want to say, we hope you have a blessed Christmas and holiday season. If you celebrate Christmas, if you don't celebrate Christmas, we hope you have a fabulous festive season. If you're traveling, please be safe on the roads. If you're flying, hopefully the pilot will keep you safe and get you safely to your destination. And hopefully your flights are flying if you're overseas, because I see there's snowstorms coming in everywhere in Europe and America. So I'm quite happy to be on the ground here at home. But stay safe, enjoy the time with your loved ones, and make it count. We'll see you guys back here in the new year. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This was absolutely amazing. Happy holiday, everybody. Happy Christmas.
Take care, everyone.
Ooh, you can open your microphones. Don't be on mute.
Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Merry
Beautiful
Christmas.
one.
Bye,
Take
Bye,
care.
everybody.
Well
Christmas.
done. Awesome job,
Happy
everybody. Thank
Christmas.
you.
Happy Christmas, Bea.
Happy
Bye-bye.
Christmas to you too. Enjoy. Frohe Weihnachten nach
Frohe
Deutschland.
Weihnachten, Bea.
Bye. Ciao.